6ix9ine made a huge, costly mistake, and this is actually going to end very bad for him. This is insane. Now, 6ix9ine is officially back and fresh out of lockup. He actually just released his first song back, being Gooba, and if you guys enjoyed that song, make sure you leave a like on this video right now. But 6ix9ine definitely made an insanely huge impression on millions around the world, with his song getting over 70 million views in just a couple of days, as well as a 2 million viewed Instagram live video, which actually broke the world record. Now, with 6ix9ine being back in action in the social media and music world, he's actually already made a very few costly mistakes that could have literally ended his life. Now, make sure you guys keep on watching this video all the way until the end, because this could actually get very serious. Now, with Tekashi 6ix9ine being released early from lockup, there's actually lots of conditions that had to be made. Now, some of the agreements that 6ix9ine did make with the court is that he actually promises to not talk to anybody from his old street life team that he was a part of. The same that 6ix9ine actually snitched on in court, if in case you guys didn't know that. Now, one of the next agreements that 6ix9ine actually did make was that he would be housed by himself with no more than a few people living with him. But there was actually an additional agreement that was made that there could actually be as much security guards that he needed to be safe. So if 6ix9ine actually wanted to put on, even more money, more millions of dollars in investing in his own personal security like he's already done, he's actually able to do so. He can actually hire as many as he wants. 6ix9ine could literally have up to like 100, 150 security guards standing in a massive circle around his property if that's what he wanted. Now, obviously, that does come with the agreement that 6ix9ine, won't post his address, share what his house looks like, and much more like that. Obviously, 6ix9ine needs to stay safe. There's a lot of people trying to find 6ix9ine and hunt him down and things like that, so he has to be very careful with what he's doing. Now, 6ix9ine obviously didn't take that rule too serious, as just a couple days ago at the time of this recording, 6ix9ine actually posted a video clip of him outside on his balcony. Now, what 6ix9ine was probably thinking was that no one would actually notice him, out on his balcony, just for a few seconds for a little Instagram video, but funny enough, 6ix9ine was actually caught lacking in his own safe house by a fan that recorded him from her own bedroom. Now, I am going to show you guys exactly where 6ix9ine lived and proof of him lacking on his balcony, so make sure you guys keep on watching this video because it's actually hilarious. So if you know anything about 6ix9ine, then you would know that he loves New York. It's where he was born, it's where he was raised, so obviously he wanted to get a safe house that was based in the New York area. Now, the safe house in New York actually looks like a 2-story house inside of a suburb where 6ix9ine was most likely, thinking that he would never be found, and it was a nice area where a lot of old elderly people actually lived. The police and his team in general actually scouted out the area, and they made sure everything was safe with the area and things like that, and that was the house that they found. Now, if him standing on the balcony isn't enough evidence that he actually lived there, there's actually even a bright orange Range Rover right outside of the house in the driveway. So I mean, if you know anything about 6ix9ine, then you obviously know he loves bright colors and things like that, so it's obviously his house. Now, here are some actual more photos of 6ix9ine standing outside on his balcony. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's even a video online somewhere. If I can find it, I will put it in this video as well for you, but if not, here are the pictures. Now, make sure you guys keep on watching this video all the way until the end, because this is actually where it starts to get super scary for 6ix9ine, and honestly, this could take his life. Now, one thing that a lot of people actually aren't thinking of is the fact that, yes, 6ix9ine did snitch on 11 team members of his old, New York team. In case you are unaware, this is actually one of the biggest teams based in the New York City area. So I mean, 6ix9ine snitching on 11 of them is actually a really, really big deal. And the fact that he actually wants to have his safe house in New York while, all these guys want him, it's actually not a good idea at all, and this is even what the police was telling him as well. Now, if it was that easy for a girl in her bedroom to just literally stumble upon 6ix9ine taking photos of him on his balcony, how easy do you guys honestly believe it will be for, people of his old street team to find out where he lives? I mean, A lot of people actually say that it's a lot easier than a lot of people think. Anyone can literally just pay off one of his security guards. Then literally the security guard can just give, the guy who's trying to take out 6ix9ine his address, what time he goes to sleep, what he eats, basically anything, because the security guard practically lives with him. So if 6ix9ine was already caught lacking in his safe house literally 1.5 days in, the fact that a lot of these people that are trying to hunt 6ix9ine down, they're actually going to have a very easy time by the looks of things, just because how noticeable 6ix9ine is wherever he goes. I mean, it also doesn't really help the fact that he has a bright orange Range Rover sitting in his driveway, and not only that, but he also has tons of security. So if you're just a pedestrian walking down the street, you see a bright orange Range Rover in a driveway with a ton of security standing outside, there's a pretty good chance that that's where 6ix9ine lives. 6ix9ine can definitely not afford to be caught lacking like he just was. I mean, God forbid, it was somebody actually who was trying to take 6ix9ine out, or, had a plan to, that literally saw him on a balcony, like that girl who took the picture of him from her bedroom. If that was somebody who is living the street type of lifestyle and just found out where 6ix9ine lived right then and there and didn't, take a picture and post it on social media like she did, he could literally spread that information to his whole team. They can come up with a plan and they know exactly where he lives. I mean, it could have ended very, very badly, but honestly, as Zia said, he's actually a famous YouTuber here on the platform who does reaction videos. You would have to be kind of dumb to actually try to take out 6ix9ine at this moment. I mean, honestly, if you were to do that right now, he's practically like an FBI agent. Whenever one of them get, taken out or anything like that, they do not rest until they find out everyone who was involved. 6ix9ine actually ended up working with the police. He's an informant. FBI, I guess he's technically like an FBI informant, which makes him sort of like an agent in a way. That's what I read online anyway, but still, they are protecting 6ix9ine with everything they got. Once news came out that 6ix9ine's address was leaked, there was 12 police cars surrounding 6ix9ine's house. They were all covering him while he literally just walked out the front door and into a bulletproof car, and they actually drove him into a whole other, safe house from wherever it is. They are taking 6ix9ine's life very serious. If anything ever super serious was going to happen to 6ix9ine where people are trying to, get at him and things like that, I don't think the FBI and the law would let anybody near him, and they probably have 24/7 surveillance cameras around his house and everything. And especially now how big 6ix9ine's music career has actually gotten within the last week since he's been released. I mean, as soon as he released the song Gooba, that actually did insane numbers. It literally broke Eminem's record on YouTube for the most views in one day, and he also broke the world record on Instagram by 7 times or something like that. Tory Lanez's Instagram record was literally 340k. That was the Instagram record. 6ix9ine easily shattered that, I think, when he first pressed Instagram Live. I was one of the first ones in there, I want to think, and when I clicked the notification on my phone, it was literally at 500k viewers. That's what it started at. But all in all, I'm actually very happy that 6ix9ine is released. I mean, he does need to, be a lot more careful. This could have been a mistake that costed his life with him standing out on the balcony. I know him, wanting to go outside and be on the balcony and things like that is fine. I'm pretty sure in the agreement he's allowed to go in his backyard and things like that, but still, just got to take a couple more precautions and things like that. You never know who's trying to find 6ix9ine. In my personal opinion, I do honestly believe that 6ix9ine will be one of the biggest rappers in the music industry for the next few years. Obviously, I don't think his music style will, sustain a long-lasting rap career with longevity, kind of like Drake's, just because 6ix9ine, if you listen to a lot of his songs back to back, obviously a lot of them sound the same. He doesn't really, change up the flow too often, and a lot of them just honestly just sound the same with the lyrics and things like that. So I think there will come a time where obviously 6ix9ine will, start to drift away. His career will start to slow down. But for right now, 6ix9ine is pretty much the king of New York. He is the king of hip hop at the moment if you go by views wise. He is shattering all records on all social medias, and if anything, he is probably the biggest music artist there is today. Now anyways guys, I am going to be ending the video here. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are going to be making some new content here on District Trending, and we're going to be doing it a lot more frequently. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, again, please leave a like on it, and I'm out. Peace.